It's episode 7 of the Padres season ticket series. First pitch is at 1:10 p.m. on a Wednesday, right in the middle of the workday. So I'm rolling solo at Petco Park to watch the Padres take on the Mariners. This is the first time I've ever seen Julio Rodríguez play in person, so I'm really excited about that. But today is really about the Padres offense. Led by Juan Soto and Gary Sánchez, the Padres go off and score more runs than I've seen all season. Juan Soto didn't hit any homers, but he still had one of the best offensive performances of his entire career. You don't want to miss this. So let's play ball. Michael Wacha gets the start for the Padres. He faces Julio Rodríguez in the first and gets him to ground out to third base for the second out of the inning. The Mariners do get a runner in scoring position, but the Padres get out of the first with no harm done. Juan Soto gets his first hit of the day by beating out this ground ball hit to second base, but nothing comes of it, so let's move on to the second. Gary Sánchez gets us started with this perfectly placed fly ball.
Fly ball, shallow left, Crawford out, Kelnick in, that's going to fall.
And then Gary hustles his way to second base for an easy double. Then the Padres decide to play some small ball.
And drops one down the third baseline, Suarez. With one play, it's at first. And over to third base goes Sánchez.
Matt Carpenter has struggled as a Padre so far, but will he get the job done here?
And he will. Base hit into right field. Gary Sánchez from third, and Carpenter coming up with a big 0-2 base hit into right field.
Juan Soto comes up again in the bottom of the third inning. He starts a 2-out rally with an opposite field single. He takes a big turn at first, but he heads back. Then Manny Machado follows it up with a single of his own. That's Manny's first base knock of the day. Gary Sánchez comes up, and he busts this game wide open.
High drive to deep left center field off the bat of Sánchez. It is back, it is gone! Gary Sánchez with a 3-run home run puts the Padres on top 4-0. For Sánchez, his 4th home run in a Padres uniform.
The Padres get a few more base hits this inning, but George Kirby strikes out Ha-Seong Kim to get out of the inning, but the Padres are in the driver's seat. They lead 4-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets another 2-out rally going with this rip into left field, and then he steals second base. The throw ends up in center field, so Tatis just keeps on going, and he's on third base. Let's see if Juan Soto can hit him in.
Line in left field, a base hit. Here comes Fernando. He will score on the Juan Soto hit, his 3rd of the day.
Let's move on to the 5th. The Mariners have gone to their bullpen, but it's not stopping the Padres offense. After a wild pitch, they have runners on 2nd and 3rd. Alfonso Rivas squares up to bunt, but it goes foul. But on the next pitch, Rivas is swinging away.
And line in the left field, a base hit. Cronenworth will score, and the Padres take a 6-0 lead.
Fernando takes one for the team, right in the foot. That loads up the bases and brings up Juan Soto. He is locked in today. He already has 3 hits and an RBI. Let's see what he can do with the bases loaded.
And it's lined to right field. That's a base hit. From third comes Carpenter. Here comes Rivas. To third goes Tatis.
The Friar faithful at Petco Park are having a great time. The Mariners pitching just can't seem to stop the Padres today. They do manage to get out of the 5th inning. Manny Machado grounds out to third base for the 3rd out. The Padres are up big. It's 8-0 going into the 7th inning. Now it's time to stretch. Ha-Sung Kim is on third base, and Tatis hits him in with a simple ground ball to the shortstop. Let's be honest, the Padres are going to win this game easily, but if you're keeping track at home, you know that Juan Soto has 4 hits already, and he's never had a 5-hit game in his entire career. But there's a first time for everything in baseball.
Line to right center field, and for the first time in his career, Juan Soto is 5 for 5. Throw to second, he'll be safe.
Padres fans are having some fun. Our team is finally scoring some runs. If there was ever a time to start the wave, it's now when you're up 10-0. And that's exactly what this guy tried to do in my section. Unfortunately, it didn't really catch on around the stadium, but whatever, we still had some fun. The Mariners did actually manage to get a few runs back in the 8th inning, but it wasn't pretty. Drew Carlton is on the bump for the Padres, but he walks 3 batters in a row and then hits Jose Caballero with bases loaded. That's how the Mariners get their first run. Julio Rodríguez hits in another run with this infield single. Close play at first, but he beats it out. The bases are still loaded with no outs, but Ty France hits into a double play. The runner on third does score, but the Padres are able to limit the damage and get out of the inning. Then Josh Hader comes into the game for the 9th inning, and he closes it down. Colton Wong is the final out of the game. Little PFP action here, but Josh Hader makes it over, covers first. It's a close play, but that's going to do it. The Padres get the W. It's time for the swinging friar to ring that mission bell. That's the ball game. Padres win it big, 10-3. They led the whole way. It was the Padres offense all day long. We played some small ball, manufactured some runs, but Gary Sanchez hit a big 3-run homer in the 3rd inning, and the Padres never looked back. That was a big win. It was a short 2-game series with the Mariners, so we split. More to be done, but today was a good day. Today was a good game for our offense. We hit with runners in scoring position. Gary Sanchez is an absolute beast. Let's go Padres.